Get ready for Update 100 Civics Question and Answers. Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Book.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. In what month do we vote for president? November. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who vetoes bills? The President. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a president for how many years? 4. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the capital of your state? What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name your U.S. representative. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II.